like to get into watching this trailer for Season 6 of The Expanse. So let's go ahead and hop on over. Alright, let me get my pipe lit again. And let's get into this. Let's start at the very beginning.
We're wounded. Broken. Trying desperately to keep ourselves going by pretending we're not.
Poor.
Okay, let's see what we have going on here in this still. So it appears they're actually watching something on a monitor. You can see they have this heads-up display, or HUD for those in the know, going on here. Something with the IASG right there. You can see some telemetry and the like. Looks like that doesn't quite look like another meteor coming in, because they showed the other ones before were coming in at an angle, because that's what happens. It's going to get trapped into the gravity well of a planet. So that's probably some sort of nuke that's been fired from a ship.
Poor Alter. Doesn't know where she'll get her food and water. Welcome to the belt.
Ceres will be the capital city of our Belter nation. A place all Belters and forever call.
Yeah, once again, we're getting some very Che Guevara vibes out of Marcos. They're very much trying to stand up and rally all of his people to, for some sort of rebellion, to do something like, I don't know, cut themselves off from any supply or protection they were getting before. I mean, I understand they had built their own fleet, and we'll see if that works out for him. But I did actually like how in the 5th season they really painted Marcos out to be, he acts like he's a radical revolutionary who's there to, uplift his people and bring them freedom and bring them more control over their own lives. But in reality, he's a power-hungry piece of shit. And we all learned that very quickly while watching through the season.
Home!
I just received word they've located Daenerys' ship.
You have something in mind?
I do.
Getting the crew of the Rossi, getting them all back together. Yeah, everyone had kind of split up in Season 5, so of course with this being the final season, they've got to get everybody back together. Get the whole crew back on the Rossi for one final hoorah. Gonna fly off into the sunset and take on Marcos. And you know what? I actually kind of like that as a setup for this final season.
Permission to come aboard?
What's going on?
The old lady believes the Rossi is the best option for this operation.
Are you getting paid extra for this?
There's a war on. Captain Drummer, we was Golden Bow. Now we fight with you.
Good.
So it looks as if Drummer has gone full separatist from the new OPA. Which that could be good, give you an additional faction in there. Maybe she'll start picking up some more support of people who don't want to have anything to do with Marcos. That might be a good sort of third faction to throw into the mix, because Mars is basically out of the question now. No one really cares about them. They've lost their national goal. They were all marching forward to turn Mars into an Eden. And, that's now lost since they have their pick of planets beyond the ring. So that might be a good, some good C plot going on there.
I'm ready for a fight.
A war will come soon enough.
Let them come. We'll be ready.
Holy shit.
What is it?
The mother lode.
So you don't see it right here, but you saw it before. I do kind of like how they gave Marcos the full-on man bun in this one. It lets you know who some of the creators are kind of targeting his ideology towards. The I mean, I know I kind of fit the description as well, but the shaved sides of the head, man bun. He doesn't have the shaved sides of the head, but plenty of other people in the OPA do. But yeah, it's you can definitely see they're leaning towards making the OPA representative of a certain ideology.
Your father. He's better with you at his side. I tried to save Philip, and I failed.
Firing one!
I wonder if that's indicative of they're trying to lead up. There's going to be more tension between mother and son with Naomi and Philip. Perhaps one may be put into a situation where they might be forced to kill the other or attempt to kill the other, and hopefully we'll see. I have a feeling that if it's Naomi being forced to kill Philip, she won't be able to do it. Philip is going to hesitate, but he may actually go through on it. He might be brainwashed enough by Marcos.
In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your back.
I want the belt to see what it's doing to us.
I'm working through them!
I want them to see the lives we've lost, the pain we've suffered.
I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders.
One thing I didn't particularly like from Season 5 was, like, the weird love triangle going on between all of the members of Drummer's crew. Like, Drummer was sleeping with the one chick, she was sleeping with the other dude. I don't know, I feel like even with the area that Drummer grew up in being, you know, a belter, which they might be a little bit more loose with their romantic relationships there, I don't know, I still feel like she would have been a little bit more possessive over someone she has a romantic relationship with, just from how possessive she was over Naomi, just from their friendship.
We need something to give us a reason to hope.
Everything.
Who's there?
Okay. So that last little bit there, that was actually indicative of one of the short stories from the expanded universe of the Expanse. I believe it's called Dog Soldiers, something like that. I heard someone else was talking about it in one of my comments, and it did sound pretty interesting. So that also means they're starting to run low on material for what they think will be a good adaptation going to the screen. You know, when you're having to cut into short stories or novelettes that are just attached to the universe. But at the same time, it also shows us that the creators of this show they're not wanting to try and stray away and do their own thing. Perhaps they've learned from the mistakes of others. They've seen that trying to create your own story within a well-established universe that's already been created by other people tends to not work out very well. Final season of Game of Thrones didn't work out very well. Season 4 of Man in the High Castle was absolute garbage. I made it through one episode of that, and I couldn't even start the second episode. I was bored. I was so bored. But yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I will slap a like on there, and I will definitely be checking that out. I'll probably be doing some episode by episode updates when it comes out. What is it, like December 10th, I believe? Really should be in the description, but I have a feeling Amazon doesn't know well enough that they need to put their own start date in the description. It's just somewhere here in the video. It's probably just up on screen, and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, December 10th says it right there. Final season. So that's certainly something to look forward to. Not a lot of great TV shows these days, and The Expanse has been one of the few that has not let me down so far. I am definitely looking forward to that one. What?
is the difference between jelly and jam. You can't jelly your dick up someone's ass. Oh, waka waka!